Hi everyone, thanks for joining our workshop today, and we will be discussing obesity prevention. And we are very excited that you guys are all here, and we ask that you guys please hop in and tell us your thoughts whenever you want. And yeah, let's get this thing started. So, Mississippi is our main subject today. Mississippi has the highest rates of obesity in all of the USA. And that is a lot of states. So it's pretty crazy that they are sitting right at the top. 40% of the population in Mississippi is either obese or overweight. They also have the third highest rate of diabetes. The only states that top them are Alabama and West Virginia. So why do we have this workshop today? It's because there needs to be a change. Mississippi is suffering such high obesity rates that it is affecting the lives of thousands and thousands of people. So we really need to step in and make a change in order to get those rates down. So why don't you want to be obese? Well, there are many risks of being obese. Not only does it make your quality of life not as good, but it can also lead to things such as heart failure, can also lead to many different kinds of cancers and such. It can also lead to diabetes, like we learned in the last slide. It can also lead to death. All of these risks usually end up leading to death. So obesity will usually, if you don't change your lifestyle, will lead to death. And then it can also lead to hypertension due to high blood pressure, and it can also lead to stroke, which is very dangerous and can really affect your lifestyle. So, prevention. How do you prevent being obese? Well, you can work out regularly. Regular exercise really helps. You can start by just going for walks every evening, and just really the hardest part about regular exercise is just honestly getting into the habit of it. It is very hard to exercise when you're suffering from obesity because you have all this weight on your body and you're not used to it, and it can lead to just not wanting to do it, but it is a very important thing to do. Another thing that you can do is eat healthy. So you can eat all of your fruits and veggies, stay away from things that have lots of sugar, high in fat, like fast foods and such. Another big part is staying in routine and staying consistent. So that's really hard for people that are trying to prevent their obesity, is staying in routine, because they're already in a routine as it is, and it's really hard for these people to change their lifestyles and switch to a routine that is against everything they were doing before. It is also important that a lot of reasons why obesity is taking over people's lives is because of depression and other sorts of things, feeling like you just are stuck and there's nothing you can do about it. So it's really important to have self-love and know that you can make a change and you can make yourself healthier. Another way to prevent obesity is to get enough sleep. So getting enough sleep will allow you to feel more energized during the day. It will prevent your sleepiness during the day, and it will allow you to get more things done, like having the motivation to eat healthy and to exercise regularly. So what are some of the reasons people struggle with obesity? So one of the biggest reasons why people struggle with obesity is lack of resources. Sometimes it's hard for people to find access to a gym, find transportation to a gym, and just being able to have those resources. Another problem that people have with obesity is budgeting in healthy foods. Healthy foods can be expensive, like fresh produce and such. So when we're helping people with obesity, we need to consider ways to help them find affordable, healthy foods. Not enough time. Sometimes people are working long hours during the day, and it's really hard to have that time you have off in the evening to spend that time not just relaxing and eating, but you need to move and exercise and meal plan and such. Lack of motivation is a big part, because it's like, hey, I'm stuck in this way. I don't know how to get out of this habit I have, and so on. Some people can't see the point. Like, hey, I'm fine with how I am, which is totally great, but the health risks are not worth it in the end, because it will shorten your life span. And then a lack of education. Some people just don't know the risks of being obese and just don't understand like why you need to change your lifestyle and so on. So, ways to prevent obesity. So our program is the Healthy Living Habits program. And so we are here. We were in Texas before, but after having so much success there, we've decided to recently move our program into Mississippi, and we have a goal to help bring the obesity rates down by at least 10% within the next 10 years. So, our services include being able to, we have classes to teach people about obesity, we have workout programs, we have counseling as well, and we have groups for people to come in and talk about their obesity and how they're improving and so on. And yeah, so like I said before, our goal is to prevent obesity and overall just make Mississippi not on the top of the list of states that have the most obesity. So, yeah. The end.